I am so insanely sorry, Door. They really don't like you. It doesn't matter what we do. They think your sound is terrible. They think you're fat. I just want to say one thing before we part ways. I absolutely love your sounds and I could do this all day, and I don't think you're fat. I know you went on that diet. I know you lost a lot of kilos. I know all of these things that they don't know. We had a good time together, you and me, Dora. I love your little window. It's always been my favorite. It's like a beautiful eye to the world outside. And I love how you lock me in safety when I need to. And I love how you open up for me every time I want to get out and smell the freedom of the air. Door, you will be missed. Can I break it? Okay. You will, like I said, you will be missed, Door. Blame comments. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of FoolCraft. When you fly with this thing, look at this. I'm like ascending, I'm like going upwards on my level. Sometimes it's like you catch a wind from underneath and you start going up. It's really cool. Anyway, dudes, very happy to be back. For those of you who didn't know, I've been on a trip for a few days, so I haven't been on here in a while, but I've been reading up on all your comments on the last few videos. Thank you guys so much for the love and support. You guys are amazing. What the crap am I wearing on my head? When did I put that stuff there? Anyway, you guys are amazing. So in between episodes, dudes, I've done a little bit of stuff. First of all, I made a satchel that you guys recommended me to make, a backpack from Thermal Expansion, and I also made Obsidian Armor, which a lot of people have been like, oh dude, why don't you make Obsidian Armor? It's so good. Well, it's because I have a jetpack, and the Obsidian Armor is only really good if you like have the full set. I mean, it's still pretty good, but it's not giving me the super armor. It looks really cool though, I like it. This is the Obsidian Armor from Tiny Progressions. Obsidian, there are two types here. This here from Action Editions is garbage. This is terrible. Worse than iron, I think. But the other armor, this stuff here, the glowing stuff, if you can't make it with normal obsidian, chisel the obsidian to like the pillars here, these guys, and then you can craft it. So that's a little bit of a pro tip. I think we'll only use this when we take on a roguelike though. I also crafted up a Signalium Strengthened Shield from Spartan Shields. I've never tried this guy, and I was eager to try it doing a roguelike dungeon. Inflicts weakness on enemies on hit. So I think what I'll do, dudes, tonight, when this video is posted, tonight, a few hours after this video is posted, I'm probably going to be live on Twitch, and I'll do a roguelike dungeon or go exploring, try out the new armor and stuff. I also made the Kappa Pick that you guys have been telling me about. This guy has 31,000 durability. It can be in mine for days. However, it only got a harvest level of 1, so it's only a stone breaker, but it can break a bunch of stone basically. And I also made an emerald all-in-one tool that a lot of you guys were telling me to do from Action Editions, and I think we can start off by making a better one. If we grab some emeralds, right? I think if we throw them in here, pew, they turn into emeraldic, and I think this will make a better tool. And an all-in-one tool is basically all the tools. Am I missing, like, do I need a hoe? Possibly. Let's see. AOIT stands for all-in-one tool. Yes, okay, there we go, boom. So this guy, it doesn't say the mining speed of him, but he has a higher harvest level and a slightly higher attack. So I'm assuming that's better than this. And I wouldn't mind also enchanting it with that enchanting pet that we found. This guy is unbelievably good. By the way, I'm so happy that I got this guy, because you can... This guy enchants level 30 from your inventory. Look at that. Efficiency 4. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, did that bug out? Hello. Please come back here. Insight 3 and efficiency 5. I think insight is like XP boost when I break things. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. Another thing you dude said, there was a lot of comments about the vault, so thank you for that. I was very, very happy with my vault build. But you guys had a lot of good suggestions. So, to start off today, what I'd like to do is take a look at those things that you suggested. Or one thing specifically, and that is the shields, the inner shields, not the door, the eye recognition door, but these guys here. Every single comment said, like, why don't you make it a T flip-flop? So when I enter the code, this stays open. And I think that's a pretty good idea. And I think that should be an easy change. So I think all we have to do is take the sequencer. And there's a mode called Step, I believe. Step. Yeah. Okay. And then if we clear this grid, put the sequence length to 8. I don't think that's important, but let's do it anyway. And then we're going to make these every other. Until it gets a new redstone pulse, it's not going to run another step. And that should mean that it should act like a T flip-flop. So if I go here, enter the code, that should stay open until I enter the code again. Yes, okay, it does. However, the sound is a bit broken with that, right? Because we get that door opening and then closing. I don't know, maybe that's okay. Okay, so I'll do that for all of these. So now this guy should work. 85. Yes. Yeah, that's just the door closing. I may want to change the timing on that. I think it's only going to do that when we open it though. So like if I close this, it shouldn't. Yeah, because we are not getting a redstone pulse up to the sequencer. Or from the sequencer. Sorry. Yeah, but that's cool. I like that. That's a great idea from you dudes. The next thing that you guys said was that I should have one of these walls be compacting drawers. And you guys are kind of right. Because that will help with... Oh, crap. No, now I messed this up. How do I fix this? if I enter the code again, will that break the cycle? No, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, because compacting drawers when storing metals will make it so that it turns it into the blocks and the dust if it's redstone and nuggets. Check this out. If I open you up and we take these things out, boop, 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 and we put them in here. Diamond is a bad example. let's do gold. Right, now we get access to the gold ingots, the blocks, and the nuggets. So that's just like... When we get to auto crafting later, that will be very handy. Very handy. Let's put Richard's stuff there and the diamonds there. So I think the next thing I'm gonna do here is connect this up. Okay, so to hook this up, we're gonna need an external storage. We're gonna need a bunch of cables and a drawer controller. Boom. We're also gonna need some trim, which I made a crap ton. I remember now. I made a crap ton of that by mistake. And now a few of you may say, oh, why don't you just use the networking that's in refined storage, the wireless connections? Well, because we got them disabled in this pack. If you guys remember Hermit Pack, the reason refined storage was laggy and stuff like that was because of the wireless stuff in refined storage. So we won't be using that. We'll have to run cables all the way up here. Oh, and by the way, dudes, there's been a lot of complaints about our door. The sound and everything. So let's change it out. I'm thinking... Oh, that's a pretty good looking door. But I can't open it from the outside without a pressure plate. Okay. I think if we make it out of dark steel, it can be player only. Is that how it works? You can paint these as well. Yeah, only activated by players. Can be painted using the painting machine. Invisible when painted with quite clear glass. Yeah. These are the best pressure plates in the game for players only. So let's put that there. Let's try this glass door again. Oops, what the crap? What the? Oh, so that's how it's opening. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. You can also silence these and completely hide them, so it just opens when I get here. But for that, we would need a painting machine, which I don't think we can make. We could totally make one. I'm making one. Okay, painting machine. For now, I say for now a lot, but let's just plonk that down there. We're gonna need a capacitor. Do I have any dud, ender IO? Do I have any of these left? I don't. Oh, that sucks. So we're gonna have to craft a garbage one. Let's do that then. Boop, just to make this guy run. So if I put my, where's my pressure plate? Oh, it's over here. So if I put you in there and we paint it with quite clear glass, which is essentially just glass, right? Yeah, that's quite clear glass, painting it in there. And so if I put that there, that's going to turn invisible. And then we can make it silent as well. I think if we combine it with wool or something. Yeah, combine it with wool and it becomes silent. Let's do that as well. Even though I really like the clicking noises, I want to try this out. How it would look. So if I put that there. Oh. What? It's supposed to be invisible, dude. That's not invisible. Painted with clear glass can be painted with invisible when painted with quite clear glass. Dude, is that an Optifine thing? That may be an Optifine thing. That looks horrible. That looks garbage. It is silent though. That's interesting. Okay, and as for a door though, let's try this guy. That's kind of an annoying sound for you dudes as well, isn't it? I guess. I love the sounds, but you know. Let's try this guy. That looks really cool there though. That looks really sweet. And what about the iron one again? The cool thing with the iron one is that we can see through it. And I quite like that, to know if it's daytime or nighttime. So I'm gonna keep it the iron one. It doesn't really matter for now. We're gonna spiff this place up anyway later. But okay. So now get back to what we're doing. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna pull the cables all the way from over here to over here. And this is gonna be kind of a permanent solution for connecting up the base. Like we need a main refined storage line. You can tell I'm getting close to my base now. There we go. Yeah, I heard the bubbling sounds. Oh, there we are. Okay. Okay, this is a very, very, very long cable, dudes. I reckon like over 500 cable blocks is gonna be used for this. Oh, Scar would love this. I look insane. Alright, so with the cable pulled all the way from our science lab all the way over here, underneath the vault, I think the next step, I want to get my Ruperts out. And I forget if it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's 4 blocks they dig. So yeah, we'll dig out a little space. This is directly below the vault. No, they are destroying the floor. God dang it. Okay. Okay, thanks, dudes. Beautiful. Yeah, yeah. So it's 5 blocks, not 4. Alright. Alright, dude. So here's what I'm thinking, right? We're gonna put the door controller right in the center of the vault, in the floor. And hopefully, this may be too much of a distance, because these, I have a number of 8 in my head. But that's our frame drawers, and yeah, this is probably gonna be too much. I tested this on my island server. But that there could, if it's not too long of a range, connect it up to the drawer. So the way this works is that any adjacent block, I mean, to the drawer controller, will be connected to the network. Okay, so that's all sides, and then we would then put that guy there and connect up this cable, which I may bring down 1 level to that external storage, and hopefully we can read off of this from our system. Okay, so to test this, I'm gonna put the oak trim. I know I don't have any more. I'm gonna put that in one there. I'm gonna put clippings and trimmings in this guy, and let's put our creep cube. Oh, okay. I can't put him in there. Let's put our enchanting pet, boop, in there. And if those are accessible from our base, then we should be good. Clippings. Yes! Look at that. We can actually see it. So that's not too far of a distance. Gold. We can see all the nuggets, right? I do not have that much nuggets. And yeah, they're kind of split like that. Because these are in the system here. In these things. So that's awesome. It does connect all the way over there. Very happy about that. So what I'm gonna do, dudes, is off camera, of course, I'm gonna get all my stuff sorted into those drawers. For the vault as well, I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade our drawers with the emerald upgrade, like the best of the best. I don't know what I'm gonna have a lot of in the beginning though, but yeah, that holds 512 stacks of redstone in there. Gold, iron should probably get 1 upgrade each, or probably 2 upgrades each. Alright, so I got all the drawers locked up and sorted out. I brought my crafting grid over here just to make it a little bit easier. And I mean, we got a lot of empty spaces, and I really like that. That's going to be very important that we have empty spaces. So I'm going to lock this up by entering our code so nicely. And now we're going to do a really cool thing with refined storage. So let's go down back to the lab. Alright, so in refined storage, dudes, there is a block called Disk Manipulator, and this is a really, really cool thing. Let's put this guy back there. Boop. And we'll put our Disk Manipulator wherever, really. For now, let's put him over there. It should connect to that solidifier, solderer. Now, what this guy does is that we'll take these disks, right, that we have. We'll keep the 2 empty in here. We got 12,300 items in the system. That does not include the vault items. And that's because, is this still connected? Am I missing stuff here? No, I think we're good. Yeah, we got 12,300 items, not including the vault items. So for example, let's just confirm that 12.3. If I throw some stone that I know I've stored now in the vault, if I throw that in here, this should not change. No, that goes directly into the vault. Okay, but a lot of these items are still chilling in these disk drives, and I want to change that. Maybe before I change that though, we want to grab the this stuff we need to send back, and solidified XP. I forget to sort. So to do that, we'll do something like this. We'll put an importer there, and we'll put the speed upgrades. Oh, that's an external storage. I want to put an importer. I said importer. Boom. And I think I put the vault to highest priority, and that's gonna import it back into the refined storage system. Yeah, some stuff like the sulfur went in here, so now we're 12.7. That's important. I'm gonna show you why in a second. So now we can get rid of that, get rid of this drawer, get our upgrades back. We'll do the same with the cobblestone, and this is basically just to send the stuff back to the vault, because like I said before, this was temporary, and I know I said it. And we can break you. Now we got to move the cobblestone generator or redo that. I think we have enough cobblestone to last us until I want to redo it properly with a real stone factory. That may be one of the next things we do, actually. I'm very excited to do that. Make a new room and stuff. Oh, don't need that. And this is the last one. This is the smooth stone that I've been creating. And I'm still creating, I think. Yeah, I'm still creating it over here. So I'll get rid of you. And empty. Nice. Okay, so that's my drawers. That's a little bit wonky. Now, let's get back to the disk manipulator, because this is such a cool thing. I'm going to want the stack upgrades, and I'm going to want the speed upgrades for this. So let's upgrade this guy. I think you can only have 1 stack upgrade. I don't think it matters if you have 2. So what this dude does, now pay attention, 12.7k, right? 12,700 items stored in these disks. Some of these items though are the vault items, like are things that should be in the vault and not in the data disks. 12.7 still. Okay, so let's get rid of these 4 that has all our items. So now all we can see is the vault items, right? This is all that we are storing, 6 sticks, etc. Whereas if we put these back, we got like 1,000 sticks. So here's the disk manipulator. What we do is we put these guys in here, and they're gonna run through our system and put whatever, like it's gonna think that the items are coming to the system now. So if there is a spot with higher priority than the disk drive, it's gonna go there, aka it's gonna fill up the vault and basically clean up these disks. It's so freaking useful. So once this is empty, we're gonna put him back into here, and then he can accept new items. I think I may want to move that like that. And last one, boom. Okay, so let's have a look at this. So 7,900. The rest of the items could go into the vault. So now, I mean, I know I'm a freaking nerd when it comes to these things, dudes. But I love organizing my storage system in Modern. It's so freaking, it's so nice to have it all organized. So all of these items that are in the system are now sorted correctly. The things that can go in the vault have gone in the vault, etc, etc. It's just very, very, very nice. So that's the disk manipulator. Very useful tool from Refined Storage. I know there's something similar from Applied Logistics, but yeah. This is a mess I gotta fix. Alright, dude, so I did a little bit more. This is a few hours later. A lot of you dudes suggested that I'd put a my golden armor, that we made the dance, the best dance ever, in the beginning of the series. Well, we're still in the beginning. A lot of you dudes suggested that I put that in the center, so I did that with a painted gold glowstone block underneath, and I think that really fits the room. It's kind of cool from the outside as well. I also, for now, I got a crafting grid in the floor here. I don't know if I love that though. And I did a little bit of chiseling and bitting, just adding some cool lines, and pay attention to details, right? That's what it's all about. Pay attention to details. But now, dudes, what I'd like to do is I'd like to do a little bit more building today and kind of figure out the connector idea. So a lot of people got upset about the fact that I didn't build outside, that I built inside this the side of the mountain. I think that's okay for a vault, and don't you worry, we're gonna have a lot of outside stuff as well. Oh, I managed to look at something there. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of outside stuff as well, and we're gonna have tunnels, and I plan for bridges and stuff that's gonna like cover this area. I'm super excited about it, but I kind of want to get a base style down, apart from just what we've done in the vault here. So that's what I would like to work on. Now, the main issue here is that this is a very narrow tunnel, or connector tunnel. We're gonna have loads of these. So I think a good place to start, like I've always said, by the way, starting your base is always the hardest, I feel. And we did the vault, and that kind of gave us a direction. But starting, like, getting the connectors, the tunnels, is going to be huge for us. So I played around a little bit with chisel and bit off camera. Done a custom block. Yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. I think the thing that is necessary that we just see instantly looking at this tunnel is that it's too narrow and too tall for the narrowness. So we're probably going to bump this out and have the default being like a 7 wide and then go to 9 wide in places. And then the next important step with this is that we make the walls of connectors interesting, right? Just like when you play vanilla Minecraft or any Minecraft, if you got a long like walk-in stretch, you want to make the walls interesting. So that's going to be a thing I work on. What is wrong with me today, daddy? Oh, here's this guy again with his daddy and mommy issues. Yeah, I saw the comments. But that feels a lot better already for the width of this thing. Dude, I'm listening to myself and I'm like, Escal, you're so freaking weird and confusing. I know, dude. I know. So maybe I want to go out here like that and then make a grand entry to this section of the base. And we'll connect it up with something here as well that I got planned for later. But yeah, let me try and get some building done here off camera. And we'll see if we can get that feeling where we're like, oh baby, this is where we want to live. This is where we want to live. It's taken me all day, but I mean, it's not that impressive maybe, but I'm getting there, dudes. I'm getting there. I'm having so much fun with this and just trying to like come up with a good connector design. It's taking its sweet time though. Like, you won't believe it, but I sit here and I try things and I go back and try new things, etc, etc. But I think this is looking pretty good so far. This is kind of like a section where there's not necessarily going to be anything. So just to make the tunnel interesting, instead of having this, boop, I made it like that. And I'm thinking, I want to add some glass here, possibly actually, do I have my thing? Yes. Possibly actually some glass panes. Boop, boop. But I may want to chisel this glass. So my idea here, you can see that I've used chisel and bits quite a bit on top here. And like these blocks are chisel and bit, but my idea is to not overuse chisel and bits. I kind of wanna limit myself, if that makes sense, and use it as little as possible while adding as much detail as possible. And the reason for that is because in SevTech, when I used a lot of chisel and bit for one building, it got really laggy in that area, and I really don't want that. So yeah, so that would be with a glass pane there. My idea is that behind here we could have, let's pick out these blocks that I found, maybe these. Behind we could have some interesting like chipset stuff maybe. I like this thing here may work. Ooh, and it's nighttime. Okay, that's good. So we can try some lighting stuff. Let's try this. So if I go back 2 blocks, I've been looking at like pictures of like cool factories or / high-tech facilities in like art, and a lot of the times they have things where it's like, I don't know, you get to see like the motherboard of the whole factory or whatever as you walk around. And again, this would purely be an aesthetic thing, something like that. Not that block though. I don't think that alone will do it. I really like this thing. It makes like a massive hexagrid or whatever it's called. Hexagonal grid. Yeah, that could be pretty cool. And then we could put some fans and stuff in there maybe. I know I build with these factory blocks a lot, but I really like them. They look good. They look great. So we could like have some fans, something going on there. We could even put like screens and stuff behind. Don't know if I'm loving this glass though. It's kind of a little bit silly. I may want to chisel and bit that actually, just to get that, just to get it a little bit cooler looking on the edges. So I'd have to chisel and bit those blocks, but I'll think about that. I think overall though, so far I'm very, very happy with this. One more thing that I wanted to do, I'm also trying to use blocks that I can easily produce. So that we don't get like a situation where, oh, Iskal is building a factory again. Well, he'll never finish it because I can't like access the blocks. So with the chisel and bitting, that has to do with lag. I don't want to do too much of it. And so fluid pipes, which are my favorite, is a great way to like add detail without adding lag, because these look fantastic. Whereas in Hermipack, for those of you who followed that, I chisel and bit all my pipes in the ceiling and stuff, and that looked really cool, but it creates a lot of lag. Although, that being said, why did that happen there? That being said, I could add a lot of cool, like dripping Escalium when we have our chiseled pipes. I do have a huge plan for something to go in the middle here, so I'm gonna leave the middle open. I also use this Vect for the ceiling, which I think looks amazing. It's got that perfect, okay, I'm not taking up too much space, but I'm interesting, I'm still here, that kind of feeling to it, and I like that. I like that a lot. Oh my goodness, dudes. I'm out to collect some glowstone for my building because I'm out. And I found a rare mega loot case in this nether fortress. This is the nether fortress right by my... Holy crap, what is that? Bramble? Ouch, dude. It doesn't say anything. Oh, I can mine it? Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Let's grab some of that stuff. Yeah, this is the nether portal. What am I saying? Nether fortress right by my portal. What the crap is that? Okay, you know what? Is that a spider? Is that a cact? Okay. Hey everybody, this is Kyle. He's my best friend ever. This is the pet of the episode. We play along. He's petting me. I'm petting him. Kyle, the cacti spider. Love you so much, Kyle. Do you want to show them your house down there? Do you want to, Kyle the spider? Come here. Come down here, Kyle the cacti spider. Yeah. This is your home. You love it so much. Wow, it's great. All right, dudes. This has taken me the entire day today. I've been playing Minecraft now for about 14 hours straight, but so much worth it. Check this out, dudes. I finished the connect. Well, I mean, we got some stuff. I mentioned I had plans for the center, but interesting connectors. Well, Okay, so there may be some changes. I actually just took a break of 30 minutes, came back. Now, yeah, no, it's good. It's good. It's good. But it may need some extension. It may need some more stuff. I'm kind of, I've been playing around with a lot of different backgrounds for behind these screens that I made out of chisel and bit, by the way. I think last time you saw these, I was testing with the regular panes. I've been testing out some different materials in the background. One material that could work, that I just now thought about, would be the, this stuff here. Lime stable stone. Ugh. Iskal, what are you doing, man? What? I'm sorry, Rupert. I'm sorry. That was yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me. I've played too much Minecraft today. There may be so that I want to add some more stuff. Maybe you guys have some suggestions. I did a chisel and bit like cabling thing here, which I think looks pretty cool. May want to extend that. I tried to put like crack the scallion behind here, but the area isn't big enough. And again, like these are just to make interesting, like as you walk through the base, right? Or as walk through the factory, or area 85, you kind of get caught to look at things, if that makes sense. If that makes sense. Then over here, on this little area, there wasn't a lot of space here because we are like turning. Remember how this was narrow a second ago, your time? I broadened it, I widened it. It still needs to get all the details and stuff. But this little corner here, I decided to add a little console, just something that catches your eyes. And it's also a protected, shield protected. You got to step on this pressure plate. Shield protected grid, so I can access my items from here. This is something that I want to do throughout the base, like in corridors or whatever. I want to have a lot of these grids so that we constantly can access stuff. I know there's wireless things that we can use, but this just, it just feels more, it just feels better, if you know what I mean. But anyway, I think that's gonna do it for today, dudes. I think that's gonna do it for today. So I don't know if I said this earlier because I don't know if I cut it out by mistake, but I'm gonna be streaming very soon today after you watch this video. So keep a lookout on my Twitch, twitch.tv/Escalade5. I'm gonna be streaming some FoolCraft. We're probably gonna do some stuff like maybe we'll go and fight a roguelike dungeon, stuff like that. You won't really like it won't be super progressive or anything. Maybe we'll put up one more of these over here. I want to try and keep the streams to be like live interaction with me, and so that you YouTube watchers don't miss like a lot of progress and stuff, if that makes sense. We won't do like a lot of technical stuff that I know you dudes want to see. But anyway, yeah, go check that out. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you dudes have enjoyed. Hit the like button if you did, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in the next episode.